Sir Gideon was a valiant knight, loyal and brave. He had served his kingdom with unwavering dedication, earning the respect and admiration of all who knew him. He had faced many foes, none like this. The tales of the dragon's fury had spread far and wide, striking fear into the hearts of even the bravest warriors.
He stood before a cave, the air thick with tension and the scent of sulfur. Its entrance shrouded in smoke, hiding the beast within. The ground trembled beneath his feet.
A low growl echoed. A dragon emerged. Scales shimmered like amethysts, reflecting the dim light of the setting sun. Eyes blazed with ancient fire, filled with a rage that had been building for centuries.
Gideon drew his sword, the weight of his destiny heavy in his hands. Its polished surface reflected his determined face, a face that had seen countless battles and emerged victorious. He charged, a silver streak against the dark, his heart pounding with a mix of fear and resolve.
The dragon laughed, a sound that echoed like thunder. Fire engulfed Gideon, the heat searing his armor. He closed his eyes, bracing for death, but death didn't come. He opened his eyes. He was alive. The dragon was gone. Only a whisper remained, a haunting reminder of the battle.
For slaying my kin, you shall become that which you most despise. Nightfall is your doom. The words echoed in his mind, a curse that would follow him forever.
Night fell, shadows crept across the land, enveloping the village in an eerie silence. The moon cast a ghostly glow on the castle walls, creating an atmosphere of foreboding. Gideon felt a burning within, an inferno that seemed to consume his very soul. His skin tightened painfully and his bones cracked and reformed with a sickening sound. He screamed, a tortured sound that echoed through the night, reverberating off the stone walls and into the dark forest. His reflection in his armor was no longer his own. The face staring back at him was monstrous, unrecognizable.
A monstrous dragon stared back, its eyes filled with a primal rage. Scales the color of emeralds covered his body, shimmering in the moonlight. Eyes burning with golden fire. He was cursed, a fate sealed by dark magic, doomed to become the very creature he had dedicated his life to destroying. His destiny was now intertwined with the dragon's curse.
Each sunrise brought a flicker of hope, a brief respite from the torment of the night, a chance to find a cure hidden in ancient texts and forgotten spells. Gideon clung to this hope, determined to reclaim his humanity. An old tale whispered of a cure, the last dragon egg, filled with primal magic. It existed, hidden, guarded. Finding it was Gideon's only hope.
He learned of a hidden valley, shrouded in ancient magic. This was where the egg lay, but he was not alone in his quest. Others sought the egg, not to protect, but to destroy.
They were called the Shadow Hunters, a ruthless band driven by profit. They hunted dragons to the brink of extinction. Now they sought the last egg. To sell to the highest bidder, Gideon had encountered them before. Their leader, a man named Viper, was as cold as steel. His eyes held a terrifying emptiness. Gideon knew he had to reach the egg first. The fate of all dragonkind rested on his shoulders. The journey was fraught with peril. He battled monstrous beasts, evaded the cunning traps of the Shadow Hunters. His resolve never wavered. Each night he endured the agonizing transformation. The curse tightened its grip. He reached the valley, a place of ethereal beauty. Waterfalls cascaded down emerald cliffs, strange luminous flowers bloomed, and there, in a nest of gold, lay the dragon egg. It pulsed with ancient energy, but Viper and his hunters were close. Viper appeared, a cruel smile on his lips. His eyes gleamed with malice, a predator ready to strike. The air around him seemed to darken, as if the very shadows were drawn to his malevolent presence.
He lunged for the egg. Desperation and determination fueled his every move. The egg, glowing with an ethereal light, was the key to breaking the curse.
Gideon moved faster than he ever had as a human. His heart pounded in his chest, each beat echoing the urgency of his mission. The forest blurred around him, ancient trees bearing silent witness to his quest. The dragon within surged, not with rage, but with a fierce protectiveness. It was as if the very essence of the dragon had merged with his soul, giving him strength and resolve beyond human limits. He fought, knight against hunter, good against evil. Each clash of their swords sent sparks flying, a testament to the intensity of their battle. The fate of the last dragon egg hung in the balance. The valley echoed with the clash of steel and the roar of the dragon within. The ground trembled as if the very earth was responding to the epic struggle unfolding upon it. In the end, Gideon stood victorious, wounded but alive. Viper lay defeated. The once menacing hunter now lay motionless, his reign of terror finally over.
He touched the egg. A surge of warmth flowed through him. It was as if the egg recognized its protector, sending waves of healing energy through his battered body. The curse began to lift. Scales receded. Bones realigned. The transformation was both painful and liberating, a reminder of the trials he had endured and the strength he had gained. He was human again. The last dragon egg was safe, and Gideon, the knight who transformed into a dragon, was its protector. The bond between them was unbreakable, a testament to the power of courage and sacrifice.